Marvel Studios VP Nate Moore recently compared Black Panther Wakanda Forever to the cinematic classic The Godfather, but only in the slightest way, talking about how there is a sort of mob-like thing that happens in Black Panther Wakanda Forever. But of course, most people did not actually look at what he said and are just saying he's saying that this is the new Godfather, which isn't the case. What he said is that the two warring factions come off like a mob mentality. So again, this comes at us from Total Film Magazine in an interview that they did with Marvel Studios VP Nate Moore. And he talked about influences on Black Panther Wakanda Forever and similarities to other films. And he said, look, I know this sounds crazy, I know this is insane, but hear me out. It's a little bit like The Godfather. And he says it's because when you look at it at its core, the similarities it has with The Godfather is the fact that there is families at war. And it's about Wakanda finding an equal to itself. And it's about Namor's world, hostile takeovers, a mob mentality, a way to showcase war and rivaling factions that include families who are different yet sort of the same if you really break it down. Both of them are fighting for coexistence, and both of them are fighting for power and want what the other has. Both believe that they are the hero, but both also are perceived as the villain from the other's point of view. So honestly, yeah, he's not wrong about this, is he? I mean, again, people have overblown just the headlines and saying, oh, they're saying it's the next Godfather. They never said that. Nobody said that. He just compared the similarities in the structure and the rivalries. And you could literally do this with just about every film. The Snyder Cut, Avengers, pretty much any film that has rivaling factions going head to head that both think that they're doing the good, you can compare that to The Godfather. So I get what he's saying, and it's not really anything that's wrong. I mean, you could literally do that with Black Adam recently. You could take specific moments, cherry pick them, and go, that's like The Godfather. And again, there's a lot of Godfather in a lot of movies today, just like there's a lot of Star Wars in a lot of movies today, or there's a lot of Superman 1, in a lot of superhero movies today, because it set an influence and it was revolutionary at the time. So I get what he's saying, and honestly, yeah, it kind of makes sense. It checks out. Nothing really crazy or too, I guess, out of the ordinary here.